Hi everybody, I'm going to walk you through how I put on my Jamberry nails these days, and hopefully you'll pick up a trick or two that you can apply to your own application process as you go. So let me put the camera down and you guys can see what I'm working with. I have the mani that I've chosen. You guys, in case you're unfamiliar, a sheet comes like this. So I cut it in half to get a manicure and pedi on this side and manicure and pedi on this side. This is from our Go for Gold collection for the Olympics. And it was a fundraiser, so $3 of my purchase went back to some of the women athletes from the USA teams. Okay, so first thing I did was I used my deluxe mani kit from Jamberry and prepped my nails. So I pushed back my cuticles. I use every single one of these tools every time I do my jams. I use the metal spoon pusher to push back invisible cuticle. I use our invisible cuticle remover, so you just slather that on, push them back with this, and then wash your hands. I use our glass nail file to shape my nail, and then I use the scissors, cuticle clippers, in case I get too big on my wrap, and the clippers just to make sure my nails are shaped correctly. And then once my nails are clean and I've pushed back the cuticles and washed them again, I take just a little piece of cotton with some rubbing alcohol on it and clean them all and dehydrate, make sure that there's no oils on there. And then I use my scissors to just cut the piece in question that I'm going to be applying. So I'm going to put a pinky on for you guys right now. I hold it up here to make sure that it fits and that it's not going to touch cuticle or skin. I want it to leave a little gap on either side when I'm applying so that it doesn't touch cuticle or skin and come up prematurely. So I'm going to cut this right in half because I don't need the whole wrap for one finger. You'll see that that's one pinky on that side and this is the other pinky on the other side. And there are enough nail wraps on here that you will find exactly the size you need depending on the size of your nails. So I have my mini heater as well. If you don't have one of these, I highly suggest investing in one. They're $19 in the US. And if you keep in mind that a nail sheet's $15, you're really just paying $4 more for an investment piece that you'll use every single time. But it's on right now and you can hear how loud it is. You can hear my kids louder than this machine right up by the camera. So I hold my nail wrap, and they actually tell us from home office to not touch the back at all, to actually pick it up from the wrap using a cuticle stick or orange stick and not touch the backing at all. I personally know that my nails are really short and I can touch this flat piece without messing with the adhesive. So I recommend that if you're new to Jamberry, try and use an orange stick or tweezers or something to pick it up so you are sure you're not handling the adhesive. But I know I'm not going to be touching the backing where my nail is going to sit. I put it in front of the heat for just 2 seconds and then I lay it on the nail after it's been totally dried. I'm just going to touch it lightly on there, and then I'm going to make sure that it's centered out as I like it. In fact, I don't really like that. Okay, because it wasn't really pushed down, I can still move it around a bit. Now I'm going to put it in front of the heat, and using my rubber tip cuticle pusher from my kit, I'm going to rub it right down the center from the base, see, from the base up. And it's all about heat and pressure at this point, so I'm going to put a lot of pressure on the heat on the center, rubbing from the bottom to the top to make sure there's no bubbles. Then I'm going to heat the side of it, this is the second step, and push that piece from the bottom to the top, making sure there's no bubbles. And then the last side is step 3, heating the other side and pushing from the bottom to the top. Now I have a nice great seal there. This is vinyl, so it gets warm and flexible once you heat it, so you can even give it a slight tug, not too hard, because it won't rip, but it will cause some deformation if you pull it too tightly. So just a little snug pull right there. I like to tuck it underneath my nail, and then in just another 2 seconds, once it's cool, because my nail's long enough, I can just take our Jamberry nail file and file straight down over the free edge, and it breaks right there. You can see it broken. And that's it. If you don't have fingernails long enough to do that nail filing, you want to get some nail clippers and just clip the edges off. But that's it. That's how cute that is. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so remember, you need to make sure that your nail wrap is not too big, otherwise it'll touch cuticle or skin and that will lift prematurely when you're washing dishes. So nail prep and wrap sizing are super important. Okay, thanks for watching.